What if I told you that 2025 might be the year we finally got our answer to the question that has haunted humanity for decades? Are we alone? Welcome back to Eyes on the Unseen, where we dive deep into the mysteries that mainstream media won't touch. I'm your host, and today we're exploring the most compelling alien encounters of 2025, cases that have left even the skeptics scratching their heads. 2025 has been unprecedented. From the mass sightings over Phoenix in March to the Canadian military incident that was leaked just last month, we're seeing a pattern unlike anything in modern history. But what makes these encounters different isn't just their frequency, it's their consistency. Witnesses from completely different continents are describing identical craft, same triangular shapes, same silent propulsion, same impossible maneuvers that defy our understanding of physics. Either we're dealing with the most elaborate hoax in human history, or something extraordinary is happening in our skies. Let's start with the incident that changed everything, the Nevada desert encounter of February 14th, 2025. Sarah Mitchell was driving home from Las Vegas when her car suddenly lost power on a deserted stretch of Highway 95. What happened next would turn her world upside down. The silence was the first thing I noticed. No engine, no radio, no wind. Then I saw the lights. 3 perfect points forming a triangle, maybe 200 feet above me. It was massive, completely silent, and when I tried to use my phone to record, the screen went black. Sarah's account might sound like countless others, but here's what makes it extraordinary. Her car's GPS logged her as stationary for 47 minutes, yet she only remembers 5 minutes of missing time. Even more intriguing, her phone, despite appearing dead, somehow recorded 12 minutes of audio. That audio reveals something chilling, voices speaking in an unknown language, and while the content of the conversation is unknown, linguists analyze the content in the recordings, and the conclusion is unanimous. This is no human language. Following the Nevada incident, something unprecedented happened. For the first time in history, the Department of Defense didn't deny, didn't debunk, and didn't dismiss. Instead, they issued a statement that sent shockwaves through the UFO community. Quote, "The Department of Defense acknowledges reports of unidentified aerial phenomena exhibiting advanced propulsion technologies. We are investigating these incidents with the highest priority." End quote. But the real bombshell came 3 weeks later when leaked emails revealed evidence seemingly pointing to the existence of Project Looking Glass, a classified program that's been tracking these encounters since 2019. The emails suggest that 2025 represents what they call Accelerated Contact Protocol. Accelerated Contact Protocol, let that sink in. The government has been preparing for this. As we mapped the 2025 encounters, a disturbing pattern emerged. These aren't random sightings, they're systematic. Each incident occurs near areas of high electromagnetic activity, power plants, military installations, research facilities. The Tokyo incident in April happened directly over the Fukushima monitoring station. The Scottish sighting in June was above the Torness nuclear plant. The pattern suggests these visitors aren't just observing, they're studying our energy infrastructure. Dr. Elena Rodriguez, a former NASA physicist who's been studying these patterns, believes we're witnessing what she calls technological archaeology, advanced beings studying our development at critical junctures. If an advanced civilization wanted to understand our technological capabilities without direct interference, they would monitor our energy production, our communications, our military installations, and that's exactly what we're seeing. But perhaps the most compelling evidence comes from the abduction accounts. Unlike the fragmented memories of past cases, 2025 witnesses remember everything with crystal clarity. Marcus Chen, a software engineer from Seattle, was taken from his backyard in May. His account is remarkably detailed and disturbingly consistent with other 2025 cases. They communicated without speaking. I could feel their thoughts. They showed me images, Earth, but not as it is now. Cleaner oceans, different weather patterns, cities I didn't recognize. They kept showing me the number 2032. 2032. That date keeps appearing in multiple accounts. Abductees from different countries, different backgrounds, all reporting the same year. So what's supposed to happen in 2032? This year brought us something unprecedented. Physical evidence that's impossible to debunk. 7 different abductees had mysterious implants removed, and the analysis results are staggering. Dr. Michael Torres, a forensic pathologist, analyzed the implants. The materials are unlike anything in our periodic table. Isotopes that shouldn't exist, arranged in patterns that suggest nanotechnology decades ahead of our capabilities. But here's the most incredible part. The implants are still active. They're transmitting data on frequencies we've never detected before, to coordinates that point to empty space that's moving. Moving in perfect synchronization with an object the size of a small moon that our deep space telescopes can't quite seem to focus on. Some researchers believe 2025 isn't about first contact, it's about disclosure. The theory suggests that contact happened long ago, and what we're witnessing is a carefully orchestrated revelation. Looking back at decades of sightings, crashes, and cover-ups, the disclosure theory proposes that an agreement was made. Gradual introduction to prevent mass panic, with 2025 marking the beginning of the final phase. The leaked Project Looking Glass documents support this theory. References to timeline acceleration and Phase 3 implementation suggest a plan that's been in motion for decades. If this theory is correct, then what we're seeing isn't the beginning of contact, it's the end of the cover-up. As we record this video, new incidents are being reported daily. The phenomenon is accelerating, and the government's response is becoming more transparent. Some say too transparent. Last week's congressional hearing on UAPs was unlike anything we've seen. For the first time, military officials openly discussed non-human intelligence without hedging or denial. Senator Patricia Williams asked the question we've all been thinking: are we being prepared for something? The silence that followed spoke volumes. Preparation, that word keeps coming up. The question is, preparation for what? 2025 has given us more credible evidence of alien contact than the previous 70 years combined. We have physical evidence, government acknowledgement, and witnesses whose credibility is impossible to dismiss. Whether we're witnessing first contact disclosure or something else entirely, one thing is certain. We're living through the most significant period in human history. The question isn't whether we're alone anymore, it's whether we're ready for the truth. What do you think? Are we witnessing the greatest revelation in human history, or the most elaborate deception? Let me know in the comments below. And if you've had your own encounter in 2025, I want to hear about it.